103.3 WPKY.
All right, we are back with a studio full of people. Hey, I do also want to remind you before we get started, we have an event coming up, the Lake Barkley Partnership for Economic Development. They are sponsoring a job fair. That's March the 27th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. That's going to be at the Princeton Tourism Center. So if you're looking for a job, you need to go there. They've got jobs available. All right, so in the studio right now, we have some basketball players, Jason Williams, Mikey Seymour, and Steve Asher. They are here with Roy Jean Rogers. And I understand y'all went to Louisville this weekend, yes?
Yes, we did.
All right. Well, talk to me about that.
We were representing the first district. We started 5 years ago. Vicki Purcell, she's the one that coordinates all this, and can't thank her enough for that. She gave me an opportunity to come on board and coach basketball, and we were evaluated during the season. They moved us up, and we were one of 3 teams that got to participate in what they call the Maroon Division in Louisville. We run into some teams that have been there for a while, North Kentucky Silver Backs and Oldham County. Oldham County won the state championship in 2017, and the North Kentucky Silverbacks won it in 2018, and they won it again this year. Now, we scored 12 points on Saturday, and 4 points on Sunday. It was a round robin. Only 3 teams from the state got to participate in that one, but it wasn't about the score, wasn't about participation. It's what I want to do is brag on this community a little bit, and we've had a lot of contributions from various businesses and individuals, and I'm not going into all of that right now, but what I wanted to do this morning, Misty, is kind of do a little comparison. Jason is our oldest athlete. Jason, when you goes in, what's your favorite sport?
Basketball.
And Mikey is one of our youngest ones. Mikey, how old are you now?
21.
21. And back when Jason was in high school, I've talked to his parents. I've known his parents all their lives, I guess. And Jason, he's always loved basketball. And you go back 30 years ago or plus, Jason really didn't have an opportunity to play in high school. And compared to Mikey, now you've played for Caldwell County?
Football. I played football.
For 4 years?
Yeah,
right.
4 years.
I mean, you were on the team for 4 years, right?
Yeah, I do.
So
I played my 8th grade year and played in a little league some too.
Right. And so when people from this community, businesses and individuals, make a contribution for us to go on these trips for bowling, for basketball, for track and field, it's not about us going or them having just going. They're changing lives. Lives have been changed over the years, and I'm going to let Steve's son, Joseph, was one of my first players. Mikey's been with me for all 5 years, but we lost Joseph a few years ago. So, Steve, just give us your take on Special Olympics.
Well, coming at it, like you said, as a parent, and kind of went through the processes of all that. It amazes me how much the children have grown up and become more disciplined and things like that. Obviously, they're going to have fun and they're going to learn a whole lot about things and about teamwork. And but like they've just grown so much, and to see these young people do some stuff that they really love and foster talents and things that maybe at the time they never thought was possible, because I know, like with Jason, he never really even thought about it, and I was like, yeah, you really should get into it, because I started working with Jason after my son Joe passed away, and it just kind of opened up a whole nother facet of him that I didn't know about. So it was really great to see that, and like you said, things have changed over time and things like that, and especially even like we talk with our school system, they're so good and so accommodating of folks with special needs. It's just great to see that happen.
Caldwell County High School has been super. We have 3 seniors on our team that will be graduating this May, and on senior night for the high school athletic or basketball team, cheerleaders, they were going to recognize our 3, and the weather didn't cooperate, but that's okay. But we went to Louisville. We competed against 2 of the best teams in the state. I hope they reevaluate us. Maybe we can drop down a little bit to another division, but if we don't, we're going to work hard this summer, aren't we, Jason?
Yeah.
Yep, we're going to work and we're going to get better. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay. Jason just a little gun shy on us this morning, but he's my buddy. Like I say, he came on 4 years ago, and he's right there with us. He likes to shoot that outside shot, but you get in trouble a little bit sometimes, don't you?
Yeah.
Miss Vicky get on you? Yeah, a little bit. But Mikey has come along. Like I said, he's been with us 5 years ago. I went back and looked at a picture. Him and his brother, Katie Beth, Joseph was in that bunch, and Joey Hobby. And but it's about the changes that have been made in these individuals' lives through bowling, through track and field. Well, they start track and field next week. Jason, you in track and field?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. And you went bowling, and you won a medal in bowling, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And Mikey, you're in bowling, and you also won a medal.
Yep.
But you're thinking about track and field. Miss Vicky wants you to do track and field,
Yep.
right?
She does.
The point is, we could not do any of this without the support of, Melinda Ezel. She drove. Amy Lewis. They work with Vicky out at the elementary school. But it's about what this community has done, about what our school system has done to improve and help us improve the lives of these individuals right here. So I just wanted to thank everyone. Caldwell County, you can extend your hand and put it over your back and pat yourself on the back. You helped us. The van that we rented, I didn't realize it cost us, but it's $500 for the van, the rooms, the meals, all of those things. But we had people, and we will acknowledge this later, but they stepped up. This community steps up, and they helped us. I talked to some other coaches up there who actually are going through some tough times. I mean, they're losing some of their donations, but we're there. Steve, can you comment a little bit on Joseph Joy Prom?
Oh, yeah. If my memory serves, it's April 13th.
13th,
Yes,
yes.
that's correct.
The time slips on me. I apologize. I didn't have any of the paperwork with me. But that is kind of a remembrance in honor of my son Joseph. But it's really great for the whole community because we have people coming from, again, various communities and homes and things like that. And it's really great. These guys, they're treated like superstars. They're in there and they're, the girls get real pretty dresses and their hair's all done up, and the guys get, all dolled up, and they have a really good time. And it's a good, good, clean, innocent thing. And it's just, if you're not smiling, if you're there, something's wrong with you, because it's just such a real positive scene. And a lot of times, some of these kids maybe never had a chance to go to a prom. And that's usually the thing that I will get. Within a month after that, I'll have someone come up there and go, well, hey, so when's that next prom coming up? So it's one of those deals that we're very lucky to be able to have that in the community, and that the community is so welcoming and, accommodating to allow that to happen here, because, I think it's something that really touches on the most positive aspects of the community.
Misty had to make a mad dash for the the dog was carrying off what? Your lunch there?
It wasn't mine. He got on Audrey's desk.
Oh, well, he had a Dairy Queen sack a while ago.
Oh, no.
Going out the door with him.
Dairy
We're
Queen
going
fan,
to
yeah.
make definitely sure he doesn't get part of that cake. But
Yeah, okay.
again, the reason we're here, I brought these two because of the contrast, but that's happened over the years. Jason now has an opportunity to get out and play basketball, something he dearly loves, and Mikey, he got to participate in the school system. Thank you, Caldwell County, for all you've done for us. Thank you to WPKY. Todd was up there taking pictures. Audrey's giving us interviews. Beth Mann, she's just super. And that's why we're here today, is to say thank you to Caldwell County for your support and for, helping change the lives of these young men right here.
Well, thank you guys so much for coming in today. I appreciate having you, and y'all had a good time over the weekend.
Yes, we do.
Yes. And basketball is fun, and sounds like, Mikey, you're into all kinds of sports. And
Yep, football, basketball.
oh, I'm so glad that you have that opportunity here in
Yeah.
Caldwell County. So, all right, guys, anything else you want to add before we get off the air?
Just thank everyone for what they've done.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. That's Roy Jean Rogers, Jason Williams, Mikey Seymour, and Steve Asher joining us this morning to talk about Caldwell County Special Olympics. If there's any way that you can help, get involved, because it's really a good cause.
Serving Caldwell County since 1950. We're 1580, 103.3 WPKY Princeton.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. Airlines in Ethiopia, China, Indonesia, and the Cayman Islands have grounded their Boeing 737 MAX 8 planes after the second crash in 5 months. Yesterday's in Ethiopia killed all